Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Phil Niekro gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. And we are set
Leading
for baseball here
Miami,
this evening.
The right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First offering on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Ground ball left side. There to take it is Chipper. Throws in time, and that's at number 1. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24.
Digging in, Willie Mays. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Now he drops the changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Miami down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
Mays has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, two-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Into the box, Chipper Jones. And he has to lunge to get to this one as it's fouled off to the right. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner is back. Murphy, base runner at first with one out. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
The next 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Falconerco. Line drive to left. Conforto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Into the box now, Jason Giambi. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jason Giambi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. On a line, that's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So coming to the plate, Chipper Jones. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball 1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Into the box now, Corey Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Conforto, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Murphy's under it. And that retires the side. Marlins leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Johnny Friedrich, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Johnny Friedrich.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Mays is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Tyler Flowers is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, James Beam, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Hernandez is up with it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Digging in, Steve Chavez, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Chavez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Steven Matz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Called strike 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Third inning, no score to this point. Another 0-2 home. Bounce to first. Konerko is there, and a step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Gwynn is off of first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Runners on the move for second. Count remains 2-2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. Alex Healy the next to bat.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Alex Healy.
Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third. Jones has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. In now, Phil Niekro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Gwynn. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Brian Dozier. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base? So forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Riding in once again, Willie Mays, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to hit a knuckleball. I almost wanted to tell the manager to give me a day off.
You know what's so difficult about it, too, Rose? There aren't a lot of batting practice pitchers that can throw a knuckleball, so you really can't prepare for it. You can prepare for the fastball, the curve, the slider, and even the split, but I don't know of any batting practice pitchers that throw the knuckleball.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Jones.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I think I'd take that one, too. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Hit in the air to left. Healy has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike. Mays on second. Jambi at first. 1 gone. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scores.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Steve Chavez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Now batting, the pitcher.
The pitcher, Steven Matz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19.
Ready for another shot now. Tony Gwynn. No hits to this point. easy take on the inside with the knuckleball coming that time.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
2-0 now. And a 2-0 knuckleball. Why not? 2-1. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Chavez rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Everybody has bad days at the office,
Now
including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with it.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Willie Mays. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 5 and the Braves nothing. So digging in now, Dale Murphy. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Hernandez barehands it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Chipper Jones. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Paul Konerko. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And this one bounds around against the wall. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box now, Johnny Friedrich. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Konerko at second with 2 down. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Giambi. And Dan, I'm sure the
leading off from Miami, the first baseman,
Darren O'Day, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
For the Braves, number 56, Darren.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Ball one, well below the zone. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's gone 3 for 11. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, number 30. Michael
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And this is low, ball 1. One and one. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Line hard, but foul. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for Miami, but they. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is back toward the mound, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, James.
Digging in for his second at-bat, James Beam. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Beam, just 24 years of age. He was a 24th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in, Alexander Healy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Hernandez comes up with it. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Into the box, Steve
Leading off for the
Chavez,
Marlins.
1 for 2 on his
The catcher.
line so far in the game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit to short. Thiem scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
Ready now for the Marlins, Steven Matz, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Healy has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Gwynn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Robin Yount is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 19, Robin Yount.
Drilled to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging
The
first
batter,
pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Grounded back up the middle. Hernandez at second. Back to Giambi, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. They Joe Smith will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Robin Yount will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Robin
Comes set, and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I have
now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. One and 2, here it comes. This is pulled into right. Murphy is there, and he'll bring this one in.
the center fielder, number
So striding in, Willie Mays. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jason Giambi. So far 2 for 3 in this one. In there, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Stepping in now, Paul Konerko. As he rips it on the ground to second. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Johnny Friedrich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Starting to... Stepping up to the plate, Chipper.
Leading off for Miami, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
James Hoyt has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Hoyt, 33 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Down and away, ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Seager, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
2-1 now.
2-1.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is taken in by Konerko for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
Now at the plate, Steven Matz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now, boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
The 0-2 delivery. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined to the left side. But foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Murphy will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Flowers. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Andrew Jones will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Steph. In for the Fred McGriff will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice two-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first run.
You know, listen, it's taken them a while to get on the board, and, you know, they're still behind in this one, but it's better than getting shut out.
In now, Brian Dozier, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Yount rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks.
Right fielder,
it's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Dale Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this throw sails over the head of Giambi. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that will compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Kyle Bearclaw enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 20, Kyle Bearclaw.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. Now a hard liner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jones is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit at third. Chipper gloves it from a knee. He throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Fred McGriff will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Number 29, Fred McGriff.
Brad Hand will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Andrew Jones. Will also enter as a part of the double switch, as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Fred McGriff will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
A defensive change for the Braves. Now playing left field, number 65, Mike.
From the stretch,
Gerber.
here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
At the ball.
Fastball well outside.
1-0.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Yeah. Up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Career home run number 711 as they open it up to 8-3.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Stepping in now, Jason Giambi, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batter, third baseman, Chipper.
At the plate, Chipper Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Corey Seager is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 in the set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Gerber, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce towards the second baseman. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Brian McCann will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 16, Brian McCann.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. He's got the average to 321. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Gerber gets his lead at first, nobody out. breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Gerber is on his way home. He scores as the gap shortens to 4 now.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Andrew Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate, Fred McGriff. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. Soft liner towards short. Well, the first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Here now is